chosen ones.
The atmospheric grid is vibrating with a frequency that the masses are too distracted to hear. It is starting tonight. While the world stays buried in their screens, scrolling away their lives and missing the signals, a monumental shift is opening beneath the surface of reality.
This is not just another date on a calendar.
This is a structural reset.
You felt it, haven't you?
That strange sense of being off. Your thoughts are jumping across timelines. Your emotions are shifting with a sudden, violent clarity. Things that felt fine yesterday now feel fundamentally wrong.
Do not ignore this discomfort.
This is the January 18th new moon energy finally taking root. It has arrived to move what has been stuck for far too long.
But before I reveal how
This quiet miracle will rearrange your life step by step, you must claim your new direction.
like this video right now to
Signal to the great architect that you have stopped scrolling and started listening.
in the comments below,
I want you to type the code 1818-RESET to anchor your energetic signature to this new cycle.
type 1818
Reset to declare the delay is over. My timing is perfect. I am stepping into my new reality. Subscribe to The Holy Days. For in this week of transition, this transmission is your only map through the fog.
Understand this.
This moment is not here to confuse you. It is here to guide you. Some connections are losing their magnetic hold on you right now.
certain desires.
Are simply fading away, making room for something real.
Most people think miracles.
Are loud, dramatic explosions. They are wrong.
A miracle starts with
Timing. Not wishes, not luck. Timing.
tonight.
That timing begins to manifest through your choices and your sudden shifts in priority.
Your routine is breaking.
Because the universe is putting you on a more workable track.
It's not about the drama.
It's about the steady, unstoppable changes that lead you to your throne.
The opening is here.
The old habits are dead. Your new movement starts now.
For tonight,
A silent surge is moving beneath the surface of reality in ways that the unawakened will never perceive. While the masses spend these next few hours in a state of spiritual slumber, scrolling, consuming, and repeating dead routines.
something quiet.
But devastatingly powerful is rearranging the very fabric of your existence. This new moon is not a mere moment in astronomy. It is a divine signal that the changes you have been waiting for in the silence are finally beginning to manifest.
This energy shift.
Does not always arrive with a thunderclap.
Instead,
It acts as a divine calibration, subtly rearranging your priorities, your emotions, and your connections in ways that feel natural yet profound. You may notice small, unexplainable events happening that seem ordinary at first. A conversation lands with a new frequency.
a decision becomes blindingly obvious without effort.
Even your simple routines may feel strangely off, nudging you toward what truly matters.
This is not random.
The spiritual currents are shifting, carrying the kind of subtle miracle that quietly rewires your perception and clears the sacred void for your growth.
Tonight,
Your prayers, your meditations, and your silent reflections work on a higher level. Your intentions are amplified. What you send out toward love, healing, or abundance is landing in the physical realm faster than ever before. The celestial mechanics are influencing not just the cycles of the tides, but how your internal energy interacts with the matrix of daily life. Events that once frustrated or delayed your progress are now beginning to adjust themselves naturally. What once felt heavy or confusing is starting to make sense in a simple, unforced way. Manifestation has entered a new phase. Even the smallest thought or action carries more weight than it did yesterday. This is your moment to pay absolute attention to the inner nudges. Notice which relationships, habits, or activities bring genuine warmth to your soul, and which ones simply no longer vibrate at your frequency. Spiritual practice isn't about doing new, it's about moving with the shifts that are appearing in your daily life. The cosmos is reminding you that what aligns with your growth is often subtle, but irreversibly effective.
By following these signs,
You allow a miracle to unfold in plain sight, helping your life move forward with less struggle and more divine flow. January 18th initiates a powerful new moon cycle, triggering profound internal shifts that are inevitably mirrored in the landscape of your body and mind. This energetic reorganization may manifest as seemingly unprompted moments of agitation or an unpredictable surge of emotion that lacks an immediate external trigger. Understand that these are not disruptions or problems to be solved. They are vital signals, proving that a deep part of your being is actively opening, expanding, and undergoing critical movement. Some individuals may experience a light but palpable pressure across the sternum or in the vicinity of the heart. A sensation, much like inner energy, is meticulously arranging itself into a new, higher, vibrational frequency. Others may notice auditory phenomena, such as a subtle ringing in the ears, a low pulse, or a gentle buzzing that spontaneously appears and fades. This signal is not damaging, it serves as a notification that your inner focus is being drawn specifically to areas that require deep clearing, delicate adjustment, or final release. Furthermore, a deep, pervasive exhaustion may set in that defies logic, often entirely disproportionate to your actual physical activity levels. You might feel utterly depleted after performing minimal tasks, or conversely, experience unexpected bursts of clarity and vitality. These rapid fluctuations are an essential part of the body's systemic recalibration. Even when deep rest seems elusive or impossible, this state is itself a form of internal activation. Your internal machinery is actively aligning itself with the blueprint of what comes next. Emotional waves are a completely normal side effect of this clearing. Sudden, melancholic sadness may rise without cause. Boundless joy can surface unexpectedly, or fleeting irritations may flare up. None of these internal reactions are wrong or misplaced. They are crucial markers showing that deeply embedded emotional blocks are beginning to dissolve, allowing long-held feelings to move through the system, thereby creating space for new internal lightness. You may also observe tension settling in the head, or experience brief, subtle, spinning sensations. Others might feel a weighty pressure around the shoulders, or a delicate warmth spreading through the core torso. These physical manifestations are not indicative of illness or undue strain. They are powerful indicators of personal alignment, gentle reminders that your inner structure is adjusting to accommodate a higher, more complex level of functioning. Even the most basic act of breathing may feel dramatically altered. Some may notice a quicker expulsion of breath, while others take longer, more reflective pauses. This is never a cause for concern, only a true reflection of the body learning how to proficiently handle and integrate this expanded energy. Every subtle shift you observe is fundamentally a part of this organic process, not a symptom that requires fixing, but a luminous internal guide showing you that what is shifting within you is profoundly real, dynamically alive, and resolutely moving you toward holistic balance. Today, the moon's magnetic pull strongly directs attention inward, bringing to the surface crucial elements that have been consciously or unconsciously tucked away for far too long within your subconscious. Ancient, deep-seated fears, chronic worries, or unspoken, submerged tensions may suddenly appear in moments or contexts where you least anticipated them. The purpose of this emergence is not to shatter you. It is to compel you to truly see and understand the energies that have been patiently waiting for your acknowledgement. Under the influence of this concentrated energy, you may find yourself involuntarily replaying pivotal moments that left an indelible mark on your soul, or suddenly realizing the underlying architecture of why certain behavioral and relational patterns perpetually repeat. The subtle gateway that this night opens illuminates those specific areas that are desperate for acknowledgement, and crucially, without the weight of judgment. This is a profound opportunity to peer into the quiet, lingering elements residing within your mind and heart, the very parts that have been unknowingly shaping your reactions and choices outside of your conscious awareness. Carl Jung, the master of the shadow self, wisely articulated that authentic growth stems from courageously facing those aspects of ourselves we instinctually prefer to ignore. Tonight, that principle is profoundly active. Past experiences or feelings that were actively pushed aside may reappear with piercing clarity, urgently requesting attention in ways that feel intensely personal, yet absolutely necessary for your evolution. You might suddenly understand why certain connections or long-established routines feel irrevocably misaligned, or why past, unresolved situations still subtly influence your decisions, even today. These flashes of insight are not setbacks. They are definitive markers, showing exactly where profound healing is patiently waiting to begin. The moon delicately highlights these emotional threads, enabling you to understand their origins and release them in practical, grounding ways. It is especially common to observe repetitive patterns surfacing around core themes of trust, personal safety, or boundary definition. Certain limiting thoughts or knee-jerk reactions will repeat themselves until you consciously address them. Simply observing these patterns without the immediate reflex of self-criticism can transform that residual tension directly into liberating understanding. Each recognition you achieve brings exponentially more ease into your daily existence, and what once felt oppressively heavy begins to shift and move with lightness and grace. Tonight actively invites you to hold sacred space for whatever surfaces within you. Take the time to write it down, walk it through in nature, or quietly reflect on its meaning. The moon's influence never coerces change. It only illuminates what is truly ready for your focused attention. When you meet these formerly hidden parts of yourself, not with apprehension or fear, but with profound patience and compassionate curiosity, their influence over you dramatically diminishes. This surrender leaves ample, open space for clarity, unwavering confidence, and genuine, grounded presence. Tonight, the first new moon of 2026 generates an internal movement that is as deeply felt inside as it is subtly manifested in the external world. Energy flows in intricate patterns that activate systems that have long been dormant, powerfully encouraging genuine growth and expansion in quiet yet undeniably potent ways. The moon acts as a master key, unlocking forgotten corners of your life that were awaiting conscious attention, allowing an effortless, organic new clarity to appear. You will likely observe noticeable shifts in the fundamental way you respond to challenges or navigate the most mundane, everyday moments. Your concentration may sharpen spontaneously, and decisions that were once mired in confusion or complexity suddenly start to coalesce and make perfect sense. Subtle, innate abilities are likely to emerge now, perhaps a remarkably strengthened instinct, a significantly improved memory recall, or the newfound ease to effortlessly solve problems that felt paralyzing before. January 18th specifically marks the absolute peak of this influence, ushering in potent opportunities to consciously work with your own energetic field in practical, genuinely life-altering ways. The physical body naturally reacts. Areas that previously held tension may spontaneously release their grip, immediately creating space for a quiet, resilient strength to build and anchor itself within you. Your core energetic centers, chakras, respond simply and positively, offering improved balance and an unshakable confidence in your choices. Your stream of thoughts can feel dramatically lighter, and even your established daily routines start to effortlessly align with a proactive sense of readiness. This powerful astronomical event specifically encourages the opening and recognition of latent gifts that have been quietly lying dormant. Some will experience significantly improved creative flow and output. Others will discover a new, crystal-clear ability to rapidly and deeply understand complex situations. These activations are not random occurrences. They are undeniable indicators of a systemic upgrade, inviting profound self-empowerment in ways that offer immediate, tangible support to your daily functioning. Even the most ordinary moments now carry elevated meaning. Simple acts like cooking, cleaning, taking a reflective walk, or engaging in your daily work may unexpectedly bring forth deep, actionable insights without any conscious effort. The moon delicately and subtly rewires entrenched patterns, fostering a smoother, more fluid energetic flow that feels completely natural and easeful, rather than forced or labored.
By the time the night draws to a close,
A settled, profound sense of inner strength and undeniable presence will anchor itself within you. Emotional fluctuations will gently soften, and a pristine clarity about what truly matters emerges with absolute simplicity. The energy works profoundly quietly, but its cumulative effects are intensely practical, making life undeniably easier to manage and perfectly aligned with your highest trajectory for personal growth.
chosen ones.
Listen closely, for the threshold you have just crossed is expanding into a dimension far greater than your individual journey. We have entered the phase of the Great Convergence. The shifts you have felt within your own spirit are no longer isolated. On January 18th, the wolf moon arrived to anchor a heavy, divine resonance into the collective atmosphere. This lunar event has merged with the lingering, high-voltage residue of the recent supermoon to create a collective frequency shift that is now vibrating through the very foundation of human interaction. Do not be deceived by the silence of the world around you. Your personal growth is never an isolated event. Every internal victory you claim, every moment you choose awareness over reaction, and every act of integrity you perform in the dark acts as a quantum ripple through the collective field. You are a primary node in the cosmic grid, and your internal recalibration is now dictating the rhythm of the world's awakening. Can you feel it? The momentum is building. This is not mere metaphor, it is a measurable influence on the energy currents surrounding your communities and your global tribe. The wolf moon has intensified these forces, blurring the lines between the personal and the collective. You are noticing that events are aligning differently. Coincidences are no longer random. They are divine synchronicity, arranged with surgical precision. In this new timeline, your smallest choices carry a massive, exponential resonance. A casual moment of kindness, a decision grounded in radical honesty, or the Herculean effort to remain calm in a storm. These are the middle space choices that are currently rewiring the collective vibration.
Even your private thoughts and intentions
Are being amplified by the lunar lens, influencing the shared field of possibility in ways that the 3D mind cannot comprehend. The wolf moon is pushing what has been dormant for generations into the light of recognition. You will notice that patterns within your groups and communities are shifting without warning. Long-standing misunderstandings are dissolving with effortless grace. Cooperation and insight are emerging where there was once only sterile resistance. This is the divine architecture at work, orchestrating opportunities for growth across the entire network of consciousness. As your intuition upgrades from a whisper to a roar, your spiritual practice takes on an amplified effect. Your meditations and your conscious presence are now sensing the underwater currents of the collective spirit. You are learning to handle expanded energy, and as you do, you provide the blueprint for others to follow.
the matrix of control
Is losing its grip, because the energy marks left by the supermoon and the wolf moon are making it impossible to ignore the truth. What once seemed personal is now communal. Your individual work is the direct fuel for the collective momentum. Decisions made with care and tasks done with integrity are now the bricks used to build the new earth. Stay attentive. Stay sovereign. Every breath you take in alignment is a signal to the universe that the transition is complete. You are no longer just a passenger in this reality. You are the lighthouse for the collective flow. The energy shift is real, it is irreversible, and it is manifesting in your clarity of thought and the unfolding of new, high-frequency opportunities. The portal of January 18th has sealed the connection. The collective field is responsive, alive, and moving toward a state of perfect balance. Welcome to the new earth, chosen one. Your light has anchored the world. Chosen ones,
understand this.
the surge you are feeling is not a force imposed upon you from the outside. It is a divine invitation, a profound call for every awakened soul to step into their sovereign power and participate in the great shift. This moment reveals a monumental truth. If all things are interconnected, then your every choice is not just shaping your private life, it is a quantum contribution to the very tapestry of the universe. This is your ultimate lesson in co-creative responsibility. You are no longer a mere observer trapped in the scripts of the matrix. You are a master architect capable of influencing the entire collective flow through the frequency of your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions.
Ask yourself,
In this grand celestial current, what is the energetic signature I am leaving behind? Which seeds of consciousness am I choosing to sow and spread? The universe has provided the fertile ground of this new timeline, but your intention and your focus are the only factors that determine what will grow. This is the time to audit your integrity, your compassion, and the patience you hold for yourself and the world. Every time you choose stillness over a frantic reaction or understanding over judgment, you are broadcasting a high-frequency vibration that upgrades the collective consciousness of humanity. Real power is not found in controlling the chaotic events of the external world. It is found in the absolute mastery of your internal direction. It is the ability to remain the 0 point of peace while the world around you is in seismic unrest. It is the unwavering trust in the divine flow, even when the path ahead is not yet visible to the physical eye. This is a journey of non-stop self-mastery, a process of locating your internal source and utilizing it with total awareness. As the gates of this new energy swing wide, do not rush to catch the light. The most powerful move you can make is to learn how to walk with unshakable steadiness. This shift does not promise a life without challenges. It promises a new, advanced capacity to face them with surgical clarity and internal strength. This is your lesson in divine resilience. Remember, profound transformation is often silent. Like a tree that must grow its roots deep into the dark earth before it can ever reach for the sun, your soul is currently anchoring its foundation. When you feel confused, when your energy flickers, or when the voice of doubt whispers that you are lost, do not panic. These are the physical markers of your recalibration. They are signs that you are successfully shedding the old layers of the matrix to make room for your ascended self. The ultimate mastery of this phase is wise surrender. This is not a passive giving up. It is an organic, intelligent yielding to the natural flow of the cosmos. It is the wisdom to allow what must change to change, and what must grow to grow. It is the commitment to be a lifelong student of the universe, always ready to receive the next transmission. Carry this truth in your heart. The universe is supporting you. Every conscious step you take, no matter how small, is a solid brick in the bridge between the person you were and the great potential you are becoming. The cosmic currents are now moving in your favor, and your conscious participation is the master key to unlocking the miracles hidden in plain sight. Let the clarity and the drive you feel today be the lighthouse that guides every decision and every step forward on this meaningful journey. The bridge is built. The flow is yours.